He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. That's a lot of antler in just a few minutes. All right, to say that I'm a little stressed is probably an understatement. Today's been crazy. This deer season's been crazy. It's been completely uneventful for me as far as filling tags. I have filled a doe tag this season. It's the slowest deer season I've ever had in my entire life. Just wrapped up the rifle season in Missouri and didn't kill a buck with the rifle, and that's the first time that has ever happened. Crazy. Oh well. Anyway, I'm headed down right now. I took Jordan, youth, yesterday out, and he got his first ever buck, so I was super happy, super pumped from him. It was the last evening of rifle, and it was the coldest day that we had all rifle, and I was like, you know what? It's been so bad, I'm gonna take him out on the best time, and we ended up getting his first buck, which was amazing, amazing hunt. Can't wait to show you guys that. But we are hunting in the middle of city limits. The other day I went in there and I put up a bait site and had a buck that was in there and had the bait site going for a long time. He's been in there forever. He just looks like a swamp donkey. I mean, he's got Coke cans for his main beams. Just probably won't score much of anything, but just a really, really cool buck, and he's been in there a lot. Well, when he baited up that day, I told my parents that were with me, I was like, I think there's a chance he's gonna, you know, daylight for too long. He's never daylighted once yet. Well, that evening he daylighted. That was 2 evenings ago. Yesterday evening, I don't think he daylighted. Ended up having a really nice buck that I've never seen before in there yesterday evening. So, game plan. Going in there, there's just a lot of deer in this area anyway. Trying to get them into bow range is the thing. Let me get through this intersection so I don't die. No one knows how to use a four-way ever. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did the other day. I'm gonna drive all the way in there. That way, if there's any deer there, it will bump them out, put the bait out just so I had an attractant, and then climb up the tree. I'm kind of skeptical. I mean, the only time I've hunted there, actually twice now. The first time I hunted there, I never had this buck daylight on camera, but that evening I sat there, it was raining, he daylighted, he walked on the back ridge, he never came in front of the camera, even with the bait there, didn't have any desire to come into it. He stood like 60 plus 70 yards away in the brush, and that was it. Really good buck, but I'm gonna slip in there. I've got the stand in a good spot where I'm not very high off the ground, to be honest. It's great for the wind. I'll spray down anyway, but I had a lot of cover early season. I'm thinking I don't have as much cover, but there is a lot of trees there, so that will break me up. It's going to be a game of don't move ever, or you'll get caught until you're ready to shoot. So I want to try to self-film this with the deer. Going to be like at probably 25-30 yards, like right there, like going through my pockets is what it's going to feel like. That's how close these deer are going to be, but that's what I've got to do. I'm looking forward to it. I think something's going to daylight tonight, and I think it's going to be a shooter, and I think he's going to come in there. If that hoss of an 8-point comes in there, I just might lose all function of my body, because that dude is what I dream about. Big, old, big-bodied buck, tons of mass, won't score much, but super unique. It's got my name written all over it. So hoping he comes out. If not, hopefully get a good look at the other buck. Got 2 buck tags. Maybe I'll fill them both tonight. Don't put it past me at this point. My finger's a little trigger happy, and we'll see what happens tonight. I'm gonna hurry up and get there, throw everything out, and I'm late. It's hectic, but maybe we'll have a super productive hour and a half of hunting. So it's been chaos. I drove in here, and there's another old gentleman that's able to hunt this property, and he had just got done baiting up his spots. It's kind of cool. Like, if I just let him run the whole thing, and I just got one section that they just really never go to and never bother with, and I was like, that's where I want to hunt. You can have everything else. But he was super nice. He was just baiting up and getting out of here, and so I'm spraying everything down. Actually had in here, I mean, people are still full workforce right now. I can hear buses backing up because school has been out for just a little bit now, so they're dropping off all the kids. And people are dumping trash, a little bit of everything. Back to bow hunting. It's been a while since I picked up the bow. It's gonna be up close and personal. There was already a deer fixing to cross like the road right here when I came in. Just a little bump, like a little forkhorn. But yeah, I had a doe down there licking her lips as I was putting out the bait. She's fat too, so she'll probably be in there and beat me to the bait. But okay, so I'm gonna sneak in there, get everything set up, and try to salvage a little bit of a hunt here. It's gonna be so up close and personal. It's gonna be a little bit crazy. Oh well, it's my life. So he's gonna walk within like at max probably 30 yards of my truck. But these deer don't care. They'd rather you be in your vehicle or walk like you're hiking or walking your dog. And they won't care about you. You start stalking around in here, they're gonna go on alert real quick. Nothing like the neighborhood dogs barking at you. It's hilly, and say if the dogs had good eyesight they could see, but it's like it's probably 250 yards or so to their house there. I can see their yards, but the dogs can probably hear me walking. Shut up, dog. No one cares. There's a secret code with these deer, telling them, hey, you're gonna die if you go over there. See how those bad boys do today. Hopefully. So weird that I can see my truck. I don't know if you guys can see it. The truck's like up. I'm like a good 90 yards from my truck. That's all I can be. Alright, so quick update. The dog still hasn't stopped barking. I'm set up within probably 5 minutes. And I feel completely exposed. But I still have probably the most cover of anywhere around here. This place is so overran with deer. There's a browse line down low. There's no cover down low. You can see everything through these woods. I mean, I can see not this hill, and I can even see the next hill over there that's like 200 plus yards away through the timber. It might look like I'm in the wide open. I've sat here twice. I've had deer underneath 20 yards for hours and never busted me once. So the nice thing is you can tell there's a lot of cover on the tree that I'm in. I've got another tree right here. Really breaks up my silhouette, but I'm they gotta come down this hill, and if they're on the hill that's got the bait pile, and they're on the bait pile, and they're looking downhill, which I am, they're gonna be looking way down below me. And so if they come up top there, they're gonna be eye level with me for a little bit. So it's gonna be the no move game ever, like I said, until I'm ready to shoot. It's close. These deer are a little different. They're still wild deer. You get by with more, I'll give you that, but these big bucks are still big bucks because they're smart in this urban hunting environment. So wind's in my favor. I don't know that the buck's maybe not moved his bedding area because there's a lot of foliage gone now with all the leaves falling, and he's probably bedding across, but now the thicker stuff is actually to the east of me in this power line. So I don't know quite where he's coming from, but I'll know when he shows up. I can expect probably I won't set up for more than 20 minutes before I start seeing deer, at least in the distance. So say a quick prayer, and then get to hunting. Currently have 3 bucks that are kind of coming in. They walked within probably like 30 yards of my truck, and one of them smelled that I recently had a dead deer in the back, little spike, and he's walking away from my truck. He's within feet of my truck right now. But I gotta let these deer just get through here without bumping them. I hope a big boy comes through here, so hopefully these guys will just let them know there's something down here to come take a look at. He ran like 30 yards and almost fell over, and it basically fell over and just bedded there. I can't tell if it's my big buck, but I wasn't passing him up. I'm gonna sit tight. His head looks like it's still up to me unless he just died with his head up. The crap. There is a big buck up by my truck right now. I still don't know if that buck is down. I think he is. But it looks like his head's like upright. Like he kind of fell, stumbles down, and then sat up, and his head's on. It's been like over 30 minutes. I was gonna wait for the really big buck. And I got another big buck. I don't even know what buck that is. one deer here. Got a doe going to the big buck. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Rip. 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 Where's everybody? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even filming that. I thought I had him on camera. I just tagged out in Arkansas. And they're both the deer like, golly, I can't. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. Jesus, God, jeez. Oh my gosh, I just tagged out on the Coke can. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I said God's got a plan. I shot that buck early on because I wasn't gonna pass him up. I've had an awful season. And then I had the other buck that just showed up last night, walk right in at like 3 yards, didn't give me a shot. I said that was just a sign God didn't want me to shoot him. It is 5:29. I have like 2 or 3 minutes of legal shooting light left still. I shot him like 4 or 5 minutes before legal shooting light. He ran and died within oh my gosh, within 10 feet probably of the buck that I shot earlier. And this is a big buck. Oh, I'm gonna call freaking I'm gonna call Dad first. I gotta call Dad first, right? This is the craziest thing ever. Oh my gosh.
Hello?
This is the craziest hunt I've ever had. I just tagged out in Arkansas.
Are you serious? You found another one?
And they died within 10 feet of each other.
I can't wait to see them.
It's insane.
Are you okay? You sound like you're shaking.
I am shaking profusely right now. I'm just like, it's like nuts. I cannot believe this just happened. This is the craziest hunt I've ever filmed in my life. Guys, so I got Brian here, oh Yahoo, and I might have lost it a little bit on the phone with him, but anyway, I about lost it, so I apologize for that. I think these deer are within 10 yards of each other, and it's just crazy. I didn't get a great look at the big buck. I knew it was a big buck. He came in, postured up, tons of mass, tall tine, and then the other one's really good too, but I'm more excited about the big one, which I know exactly because I can see his white belly. The other one should be just right there beside him in the brush pile. So we're going to try to do this as respectfully as we can. There's a lot of neighbors around here, and I'm sure they can see our headlamps. I don't want them to like call the cops on us, like being in here with lights going everywhere. So let's get up here, go take a look. Look, the other arrow is laying right behind the other buck.
Oh yeah, it is.
Here's my other buck. Turn your light on, go ahead. I can't believe this. Okay, let's go to the first buck. Look, they are 10 yards. I told you.
Oh yeah, he did die like that.
But he died with his antlers up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I went past him.
That's a good buck. Okay, so bad shot. Okay, I'll give you that. The other buck arrow, look at that, right there. There's the other buck arrow. Not even 5 yards. That's like 4 yards from that buck. Let's go up here and look at this one. Come around. Come around the dead buck. This is called the mass buck. I called him the trash or the Coke can buck. Jeez, what? Look at the mass that dude has. Here's my 2 bucks. Let me go drag the other buck over here for you.
Look at, he's got growth or something out there.
Yeah, probably been stuck before. Get some of that. Holy cow. I wanted some bucks. This is a buck I really wanted. That's a lot of antler in just a few minutes.
Rough start of the season, and then bam, 2 bucks down in 30 minutes or less.
I thought I was lying when I was like, they're 10 feet apart.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm sure every neighbor around is kind of like seeing lights in here, as Brian's looks like a Christmas tree here, but we'll get where we can do better lighting, better photos, better video. I just want to be respectful of all these people around here, but what a flipping night. That's all I can say. One of the best days of deer hunting I've ever had in my entire life, and got the buck I really wanted. Got a surprise buck that I didn't even know was in here, and tagged out in Arkansas with 2 great deer, and couldn't be more blessed. All the glory goes to God on this one, because he definitely had everything lined up in this hunt, from the bucks I could hunt, I could shoot, and the ones that I couldn't shoot. I didn't make a great shot on this 8-point. It was a little back, but it went tucked right in where it needed to, and he didn't go 30 yards, and I didn't even know if he was dead. He died with his head propped up. And then this guy had his arrow laying, what'd I say, 3 yards from him, and died within 10 yards of this other buck. So I'm glad I got Brian here, because this is going to be a little bit of a drag out. I mean, it's not very far. We only got like 80 yards to the truck, maybe, and we'll load them up and get out of here. But I mean, just look at that. Just one of the craziest nights of my entire life. The mass on this buck. I've got some calling to do, because Colby's gonna be real mad. He didn't pick up the phone. Yeah, he can be real mad.
Yeah, he's gonna be
gotta still call Scotty too. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We're gonna get back, we'll do some more videos. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, everything to our YouTube channel, because this is nuts. This is crazy, and we still got a lot of buck hunts still to come this season. The guys have laid down a lot already, so about time I'm on the books too, with a couple of really good bucks. All right, guys, comment down below, thumbs up. Till next time, have a better than average day. This was flipping a crazy day.
nuts.
All right, Colby's back because he was flipping out because he couldn't see. All right,
I will say this: you've had a very bad season, so I'm happy for you.
Thanks. Ready for the 8? Here's the 8.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
He's a nice 8. Got good mass all the way through. I wasn't passing him up. And look at the freaking mass on that dude.
Oh man.
He's huge, dude. Like, look, he's bigger than my light.